Most of the students who are coming to this class are seriously considering not just an international career, but a career in international development. This course at this point is an elective, and so they're there because they want to be there. I think my hope and my interest in teaching this course, because I have another full-time job that I do, is I just want to help them become better at their jobs faster. I want it so that when they leave the university and they go get their first job in this profession, that they hit the ground running, and they are able to basically leapfrog other people because they don't have to learn from scratch. They're already coming in sort of standing on the knowledge that myself and other people are bringing in there. They don't have to reinvent the wheel. They already will have a lot of best practices and ideas of how to do things. For example, in international development, people are usually coming in from a wealthy country to a less wealthy country. And so you come in and so the natural inclination is to think that the people in the country that you're going to work in have done something wrong. And somehow, because you're coming in from a wealthier country, you know more than they do. And, who knows? To be honest, maybe that is the case. Maybe there is some element of that. But you're there to really help them, improve their lives. And so a best practice that is now become an international best practice, but it wasn't always the case, is when you're designing a program to work with these people and to help them, you actually have to engage them in the design process. You have to, you can just come in there and do the program that you've designed behind a desk. You have to go in there and interview them and talk to them and make sure that they're engaged and that they feed most of the information that you need in order to design the program. And then when you come in to actually implement it, that they're an integral part of the whole implementation. They have to be part of it, because eventually the idea is that and we say this in international development, we're always trying to work ourselves out of a job. So the idea is that you come in there, you're going to be there for maybe a few years doing a program, but when you leave, you have to leave the place in a better state and in a way that can run itself. So a best practice obviously is engaging and working with the people that you are there supposedly to help. You actually engaging with them in all phases, from design to actually implementing and then to evaluation. There's a lot of sort of overarching reasons why there's issues in developing countries, but every country is still unique and every country is in a slightly different place. And so when you're designing a program, no matter how many years of experience you have, what you find is always a lot of things you don't know, especially since things change so quickly. So you have to be able to sort of hang your suppositions aside, and then come in and really sort of with a clean slate talk to them and really try to understand what is happening. Because if you have your own idea, like preconceived notions right off the bat, you may miss a lot of very interesting things that people are telling you, both in terms of opportunities to do something and also in terms of potholes that you need to avoid. So, for example, many years ago, I was evaluating a series of assistance programs that were given to, I think it was past an earthquake in, I'm trying to remember, I think it was Armenia. It was either Armenia or Azerbaijan, but anyway. And so there were all these people coming in giving assistance. And I remember one of the assistance programs was to help them plant potatoes. And so, as an evaluator, I have to make sure that the assistance really happened, and then to see what the result of it is. So I came in and I, sat down with this family that received some potato seedlings, and I don't know what potato seedlings are. I was imagining little plants. And so I said, "So, did you receive the potato seedlings?" And they're like, "Yes, we did." I'm like, "Great." And I'm like, "So, what did you do with the potato seedlings?" And they said, "Well, we ate them." And I said, "Why did you eat the potato seedlings?" They're like, "Well, they were delicious. They were cute little potatoes." And then I realized that potato seedlings are actually mini potatoes. And I said, "But why didn't you plant the potato seedlings?" And they said, Well, because you can't grow this type of potato where we are. We live in the mountains, and the people who brought us the potatoes were from the Netherlands, and they have a flat, flat country with very nice temperate climate. We don't have this climate here. We need a special sort of potato. I'm like, did you tell them this? They're like, they just came over, gave us bags, and we just ate them. So, if they would have just talked to these people rather than treating them as, needing assistance and that's it, if they would have just said to them, hey, you've lived here for generations, you've eaten something, what would make sense for us to help you obtain versus just giving them potatoes that, potato seedlings that did not work in their country. And that happens a lot, or used to, I should say.